Hello guys and welcome to another tech wrap tutorial. My name is Noura and I'm from Simple Things by Noura Creates. Today we are going to make a luggage tag out of faux leather and we're going to personalize it with heat transfer vinyl. I'm going to be using this color, which is the chameleon shimmer in white. And we're going to need a few supplies. I'm going to be needing some fabric glue because I want to make the luggage tag a bit sturdy. So I'm going to finish it by sticking both the sides together. Okay, so let's go and make our design and we will come back and cut our faux leather. All right, you guys, so let's go to images and we're going to search for luggage tag. I already put it here. So this is the tag that we are going to be creating. Now, if you don't have Cricut access, let's try and recreate this. So just bring it to the side over here. Let me grab let's grab this one. Okay. Just make it the size that you want. Maybe a bit taller. All right, lock this back. Okay, now let's grab another shape. Let's say, bring the same shape and let me just unlock. I think that's about okay. Rotate it. So basically we are just putting the blocks together to recreate this shape. Now I'm going to center these, center horizontal, and I'm going to click on combine and I'm going to unite. I don't want to weld because weld is permanent. Unite, you can sort of come and edit later on. So let's just click on unite. So now we have this portion here. Now let me try and recreate this bit. I'm going to click on shapes again and let's choose this one. Okay, let me rotate it. Now I want to show you something. If I click on unlock and I pull this down, do you see it kind of distorts the curve that I have here? So I don't want to do that. So let me just undo this and let me just get it to a size where I think is what I want. I think, whoops, there we go. Now I'm going to grab another shape, just a normal square, unlock. Let me see the width of this. So let me just copy and make the width of this one the same as this bit. Now let me center. Okay, and so now I'm just going to make this as tall or as short as I want. So I'm just going to increase the height, but let me just undo that. Unlock and then increase the height. Okay, let me just make sure it is centered horizontal. Perfect. Now I'm going to, oops. Now highlight the two and unite. See, now you have this shape. All right, now let's recreate this bit inside. We're going to get a circle. Okay, I think that's about all right. Let's grab this shape, copy and paste, and I'm going to unlock and I'm just going to do this. Okay, now let me just zoom in. Let me grab that circle. Now the width of this is 0.2. Let me make this the same. If you guys know where I'm going with this. Let me just get rid of this chunk over here. And just slice, delete this, delete this. And now I'm going to center. Okay, and grab both, unite. There we go. Let's zoom back out. Rotate this. There we go. Now I'm going to center those. Center horizontal. Now I'm going to click on this part and so the circle and this part. I'm going to unite them. And now this is one part and I'm going to slice. Okay, so we're left with this. All right, now let me bring this a bit down. There we go. Let's center and unite. There you go. So here's the luggage tag. See, it's almost the same. You just basically build up the shapes to make whatever design you are working on. All right, so I've showed you how to design a replica of this tag. Now I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use the one that I got from Cricut. So to cut this, I'm going to duplicate because I want to have two pieces that I'm going to stick together. Okay, so on one side, I want to write something, and on the other side, I want sort of like an image. So I'm going to go to images. Let me search for Monstera leaf. I think I'll use this one. Click on Add to Canvas. And position it however way you want. So this is going to be the vinyl that I will stick on the faux leather. Okay, so let me just duplicate this. I'm going to, because I don't want the whole leaf in, I sort of want it to be a little bit of offset. I want it to be off of the luggage tag. So I'm going to slice this and then I'm just going to delete this. So this is the piece I'm going to be working with. I'm going to put that just to visualize how it will look. Yes, that's fine. And I've already designed a text, so it just says Bon Voyage, and I'm going to put that here, and I'm going to put this little plain, whoops, there we go. So this is more or less how it's going to look like. All right, let's go and make this. Now first I'm placing my HTV and we place it shiny side down. And of course, don't forget to mirror your design on Design Space. Okay, so I've already clicked on Go and now it's asking me to insert my mat. Right, now for the faux leather, what I like to do is to stick it down at the smooth side. I don't like to put this fluffy, thready material type on the mat. This way I'm saving my mat and it adheres much better on this surface. So I'm just going to cut this to size and I will be back. Okay, so let's place our faux leather. Let me put it this way. And braid down so it doesn't move while cutting. Now you might be wondering, how is a Cricut Joy cutting leather? What I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the faux leather paper thin setting, and also I put it on more pressure. Okay, so before you unload, test your cut. You see that? Perfect. We didn't even have to load it again. Okay, now we can unload. Here's our first piece. And here's our second. All right, so let's start ironing on. All right, so let's start weeding our design. There we go. Okay, now the trick to iron on with faux leather is to use very low heat, because you do not want your faux leather to bubble or to burn, okay? And that can happen so quickly, so easily. I've been there. All right, let me just grab a parchment paper or a Teflon sheet. This way we can protect our leather. Okay, so let's start this. I'm going to be using my mini easy press. So let's start with this one. Also, one more thing. If you press, when you are pressing faux leather, do not press hard, because these edges could show on your faux leather later on. So you're going to be very gentle with this. Let me just line this up. Okay. And place our Teflon sheet. And start. Do not stay in one area. Just do it for about 5 to 10 seconds intervals and keep checking. Let it cool a bit before you peel it. I also like to make it adhere more this way with my brayer. Okay, let's wait for this to cool a bit and then we can check if it's stuck. All right, let's check. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, and notice I'm doing this before I stick them. I don't want the glue to be between these two and then put the iron on. We're putting the iron on first and then we're going to glue them together. All right, let's move to our next one. I think I'm gonna place that there. Is that straight? Nope. There we go. Again, steady pressure. Don't stay in one area. Just about 5 seconds, 7 seconds, 10 seconds. All right. Wait for it to cool a bit and peel. So simple and so beautiful. Okay, now let's turn this off. So I'm using a fabric glue. It's just what I have laying around. You can use any glue that you have that can stick both these, because this side is sort of a fabric-y side. If you can see, it's sort of like a pill cotton, I'm not sure, but it's fabric. So I'm going to stick those together this way. You can also use hot glue. Okay, so let me just bring this out. I think I'm going to use a brush, this way it will be easier to apply. Okay, now carefully place your tag and line it up. Now what I like to do is I like to keep it between two heavy objects so that it can adhere for a couple of hours before I actually manipulate it and use it. Alright you guys, so here is our final luggage tag. Of course you can personalize this with anything that you want. Also, if you don't want to have the backing of both the sides to be leather, you can actually put iron-on one side and leave the leather on one side. So let me just demonstrate for you how this is supposed to work. So you just insert it this way, and then in this slit right here you put this part, and just be gentle with this, and this is how it's supposed to look like. Very neat, very beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe to TechWrap's channel if you're loving these videos. Alright, see you soon.